Okay, quick voice check. Hello. Sounds good to me. And the announcement is out. Now we wait, as usual. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. Sorry, starting a couple of minutes late today. And I'm also sorry that there's been no announcement video like I usually do. I apologise for that. But we're here now, that's what matters. And we are going to be playing some Farming Simulator 22. As always, we'll give it a few minutes, let some people come along. It really stressed me out that you were late, says Stay Winning 24SS. Well, fear not, I have arrived. Only a couple of minutes behind schedule, so... but as I say, we are going to be playing some FS22 today. We'll get into it in just a few moments. We're going to be carrying on our playthrough of Osada. We're going to be doing May, June, July, 1986, 1987 and 1988. That's the plan for today. So lots of spraying, fertiliser, we've got a bit of stone picking to do, maybe a few contracts. No harvesting or anything like that, that'll be next week. But we've still got plenty to be getting on with. Hey Saul, hey Kirsty, how you doing? Dominic says favourite streamer. Was that a question, or were you saying that I'm your favourite streamer? Because if it was a question, I don't really know. I don't think I've really got a favourite streamer myself, to be quite honest. Okay, we got about 60 people here, so before we begin, I do have to make just a couple of brief announcements. First of all, right, yesterday I posted a video. A very touching, heartfelt video that I spent a lot of time and effort to put together and that I was very proud of, to thank you all for getting me to 5,000 followers. 25 minutes after I posted that video, TikTok removed the audio from it. So if you go to that video now, there's no sound on it. I am immensely pissed off about that. But fortunately, I did also post a video a few days ago thanking people for 5k just before we reached it, so you can still go and see that one. And if you want to see the actual 5,000 follower thank you video, check the comments in the video on TikTok, and there's a link to the YouTube version which does have the audio. I'm genuinely so annoyed about this. I spent a lot of time and effort on that video. I've been talking for weeks about this video that I've been super excited to finally show you, and they took the audio off it. But again, if you check my pinned videos, the first pinned video is the thank you video from just before we hit 5k, and the second pinned video is the actual 5k video which again, if you check the comments on that, there's a link to the YouTube version which has sound. That was the first announcement. Second announcement, as always, we have a brand new Discord. It's been up for a few days, and I'm gonna just plug it again right now because we've only had a few people join. If you check the link in my bio, you can click there and it'll take you straight through to the Discord. It's a general community sort of place, you know, talk about the projects that I'm working on, the games that I'm playing, stuff like that. And eventually when we start to do multiplayer Minecraft and Farming Sim and other games, it will also be a place to discuss those. JCY says, don't post copyrighted music then. Well, I mean, it's not like I ripped the music directly from YouTube and then posted it with the caption, I wrote this. The music was fully credited. I've posted like 20 other videos with copyrighted music on, but fully credited on screen, and it's never been a problem. It's just this one particular video that TikTok decided, no, you're not allowed to have copyrighted music on this video specifically. So again, I'm very annoyed about it, but you can find the video with music on YouTube. Back to the other announcement, check my Discord in my bio, and the third announcement is to do with the Patreon. I'm actually going to be reducing the price of my Patreon from £5 to £1. The reason that I'm doing this is because when I first set up the Patreon, my idea was that I was going to offer behind-the-scenes exclusives and stuff like that. But in all honesty, I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to make stuff for TikTok and make behind-the-scenes stuff for Patreon. So what I've decided to do instead is I'm going to take the price of my Patreon down. It's now only going to cost £1 a month. And you'll still get a shout-out. You'll get your name on my whiteboard, and you will be able to join the members-only section of the Discord. And occasionally I might post behind-the-scenes stuff as well. But, you know, for the price that it currently was, it just didn't make sense. You know, it's not worth paying £5 a month in exchange for basically nothing. So I've put the price down. Like I say, it's now going to be £1 a month. Don't join right now because it is currently still £5 a month. I can't actually put the price down until everyone who's got a free trial has expended their trial period. The last one ends at 6 o'clock tonight, so as soon as I finish this live stream, I will be putting the price down to £1. So again, if you do want to support me on Patreon, it currently costs £5 a month, but it will be going down to £1 by the end of the day. Okay, that was all the announcements that I wanted to make. Let's get into the actual game, because I've spoken for long enough right now. Here we go. Where's my camera? Just a second. Okay, there we go. So, we'll get into the game. Why play old sim, says VivixS. I'm not sure what you mean. This is the current farming simulator. Like, FS22 is the latest game in the farming simulator franchise currently. Can't hear, says Alec Orange. 1 second. Hello? You should be able to hear. There's 23. 23 is a mobile game. Okay, so the plan is... well, first and foremost, we need to do some fertilising. We've got 3 fields of barley to fertilise. There's also 25. 25's not out yet. 22 is the current version of Farming Simulator available on consoles and PC. Anyway, if there's any confusion, 23 is mobile only, 25 is not out yet. Okay, anyway, what we are going to do today is we're going to spray some liquid fertilizer on fields 23, 14 and 1. But before we do that, I am going to do some stone picking in field 19 because it has quite a lot of stones in there that we didn't get a chance to pick last time. And there is now a stone picker available in the store. We got the lizard rake, which actually picks up the stones from the ground, and then the pickup chassis, which collects them. Sorry, what I mean to say is the rake pulls the stones out of the ground, and then the chassis actually picks them up to be taken away. So what we're going to do is we're going to lease both of these. We're going to lease this one first. For 3k. 25 is on Amazon for £70. That is a pre-order. The game releases on the 12th of November. We don't even need this tractor. We need the... there we go. Oh, also, by the way, you may recall last week we had a hell of a lot of problems with the wheel and the side panel. I need to leave the spreader behind. Yeah, last week we had a lot of problems with the wheel and the panel. I have fixed them. They're all fixed. The wheel and panel are now working as intended. Unfortunately, the handbrake doesn't work with Farming Sim because there is no handbrake in this game. So that's not going to be used today. It's just going to sit there and look nice. Oh, we just had someone new join the Discord. Sam Wood 420, thank you very much, Sam, for joining the Discord. Anyone who does join the Discord during the stream, by the way, I will read your name out. Thank you, Jacob, for following. And yeah, like I say, my Discord is in my bio if you want to join. And the idea is basically just for it to be like a community hangout, a place where you can actually talk to me, and I can share updates on my videos and live streams and stuff like that. And eventually, when we do multiplayer games, it'll be a place to be able to communicate for that as well. Thanks for following, by the way, Ethan Scooter, Lee Cars, and Leon Young, and also Hop165. What wheel is that? This is the Logitech heavy equipment wheel. It comes with the panel and pedals as the Logitech heavy equipment bundle, which is £230 direct from Logitech. So yeah, the plan at the minute, we do need to fertilise the barley, which is that field there. But before we do that, we're going to pick the stones out of the soybean field. Oh, Zervinx has just joined the Discord. Thank you very much, Zervinx. Welcome aboard. As I say, if you join the Discord right now, you'll notice it is fairly empty because I've only set it up a couple of days ago. But once a few more people start to join, it will hopefully get a bit more lively. Kirsty KFG has also joined, thank you. And when you do join, by the way, the first thing you should do is check out the roles channel. Because we have different roles depending on what your particular interests are. If you're interested in Farming Sim, for example, you can give yourself the farming role and you'll get a ping every time I play Farming Sim. Same with like Euro Truck and stuff like that. So definitely check out the roles channel when you join and pick, what sort of content you want to see specifically. The steering sensitivity could still do with being a bit higher if I'm being honest, but I'm not going to change it right now. It's definitely at least working, which it wasn't last week. Thanks for jumping this. Thanks for joining the server, not jumping. Thanks for joining, Collie or Collie. Oh, Zervink says in the Discord, have you thought about getting a Moser wheel? They have a truck wheel. I have considered... I looked at the Moser wheel, yeah, but I'm not really interested in it, to be honest. It's a bit outside of my price range. I am looking to upgrade my wheel, but the one that I'm planning on upgrading to is the Thrustmaster T248, which is £300, so it's a lot more... it's a lot better for me price-wise. It's a lot closer to the price that I'm looking for. And the advantage of the T248 as well is that you can also get a conversion kit for it, so you can switch it between trucking and racing mode. The problem with a lot of wheels is that they're designed for one specific function. Like, for example, if I bought the Moser trucking wheel, it's designed specifically for trucking and you can't really do anything else with it. Whereas if I were to get a racing wheel, again, that's not really appropriate for farming and trucking. But with the Thrustmaster wheel that I'm planning on getting, like I say, there's a conversion kit that comes with it, so you can change it from racing mode to trucking mode. So like, there's a whole, like, the actual assembly that connects to the desk is adjustable, so you can have the wheel up high for trucking, but then you can also have the wheel down low for racing. So I think that's a really good idea. I think it's if you wanted to get one wheel that can do everything, I think that's a perfect thing to get. So that's why I'm thinking of getting the Thrustmaster T248. Hey Jaden, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following Scott. I really need help. Whenever I open my shop and click on a tractor, my whole PC freezes. Honestly, I don't know what to suggest there. It could be a map specific issue. Have you tried playing a different map and seeing if it does it? It could be a faulty mod. It could be the game itself might need a fresh install. It could be any number of things. Am I going to remake the 5000 vid because it's muted? I'm not going to remake it, Beth, no. It is a tremendous shame, and I'm very, very annoyed that the 5,000 follower video has been muted. But I'm not gonna edit the music out of it. I think the music is sort of integral to that video. Like, I've specifically, for those of you who don't know, it's a montage, and I've used Mr. Blue Sky as the background music. But without that background music, it's not the same video. It kind of needs that music in there. Am I going to destroy my crops here? No, we're okay. So I've uploaded the video to YouTube, and the YouTube version does still have the audio. So if you want to actually see the proper video as I originally intended for it to be seen, then the link to the YouTube version is in the comments of that video. But again, like, I just think I can't really re-edit it because the music, I specifically chose that music because it was perfect for the video, and if I re-uploaded the video without any music, it just wouldn't be the same. Oh, I first need to unfold the stone rake. How do I do that? Like that, apparently. Okay, is this actually doing anything? It would seem not. It's definitely in the ground. You can see the soil being churned up, so it's definitely in the correct position. Unless I've misunderstood what this actually does. It pulls puts the stones in a row that can be collected with a shovel. yeah, so this should be essentially like a windrower, but for stones, and it's not actually doing that. My best guess would be that it only works for large stones, just like every other piece of equipment that we've tried to use for stone picking in this field. It just seems like there's no equipment available to us at the minute that actually works for small stones. So, once again, we appear to have wasted our money. But perhaps the stone picker, at least, will work. So we'll go and pick that up while we're at it. Fit check, says Sophie. Well, it's pretty much what you see is what you get today. This is one of my personal favourite outfits. I love the pastel colours. I've got obviously the sort of salmon pink jumper and like a nice green, sort of pastel-y green skirt. Really love this outfit. It's one of my school teacher outfits. Everyone always tells me that I dress like a school teacher, and I mean, they're not wrong based on the available evidence. Comfy too. It is very, very comfortable. Yeah, that's the great advantage of it. And it's quite cold today, so I just wanted something you know, fairly warm, nice and comfy. Nothing too flashy today. God, this Fiat is slow. I've said it before. I love this tractor. This is one of my personal favourite tractors from any farming simulator. But it does only have a top speed of 15. It's not a fast machine. It's powerful. It's got 150 horsepower, which is really good for the price. But it's not fast. How are we doing today? Not bad, Scarecrow. Not bad at all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to return the stone picker because it doesn't work, and then we're going to try and get the stone picking bucket. And see if that one works. Another $3,000 to lease. If this one doesn't work as well, I might cheat a little bit and just quit the game and load back up because we are $6,000 in on this equipment right now. It would be a shame if this one also doesn't work. Especially when I'm supposed to be watching my money right now. We need to be saving up for some more modern equipment. We are well into the 1980s right now, and our tractors are still not from the 1980s. So we could do with modernising. Especially because there's not actually going to be that many more episodes of this series. I mentioned it in Trucking Tuesday this Wednesday. Long story. I'm gonna only go up to the year 2000 in this playthrough of Farming Sim, which means we're only going to have another 4 streams after this one, which should take us through to sort of mid-October time, and then I'm going to take a couple of weeks away from Farming Sim before FS25 comes out. So yeah, we really don't actually have that much longer in this map. We've got another 14 years, including this year that we're playing right now. So I really do want to try and see and do as much as we can before that time runs out. The game's louder than you, says Raheem. I'm sorry about that, Raheem. If the audio balance is off, do let me know, and I will try to adjust it. Just don't take a break from Truck Sim, please, says Howard. I mean, I don't plan on taking a break from Trucking Tuesday, but I might take a break from Euro Truck specifically because I would quite like to play SnowRunner, and I think because SnowRunner is a trucking game, I would like to do that on Trucking Tuesday. So what I might do is in a few weeks' time, I might take a few weeks off from Euro Truck and play SnowRunner instead. It'll still be Trucking Tuesday. I'll still play it on Tuesday, but like I say, I'll play it instead of Euro Truck. Just because I don't want to be playing two different trucking games at once. What's happening here? Oh, do I just drive? Why is it? Does this not? Okay, evidently this doesn't work either. Which means we have bought two different pieces of equipment today, neither of which work. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quit the game without saving, and we're going to clean slate that. We're going to start again because I've just wasted £6,000 on on equipment that doesn't work for our purpose. The thing with stone pickers is some of them only work on small stones and some of them only work on big stones, and it doesn't actually tell you in the shop menu what kind of stones they work on. So if you've got a field of small stones and you buy a stone picker that only works with big stones, you don't know about it until it's too late. You can only pick before drilling. That might be why. Yeah, that would probably explain it as well. It doesn't matter. We've got other jobs that we can do. We can start spraying our other fields. And then I think we'll mostly do contract work. Again. Do I ever play RDR2? I have played RDR2 in the past. I don't currently have it installed. Excuse me, and I haven't played it for a while, but I have played it before. What gender? I am a trans woman, Vanez. While the game's loading, I'm going to plug my Discord again. As you can see above my head. If you want to join the community Discord, check the link in my bio. We've had 5 new members so far in today's stream. So if you want to join them, if you want to be part of the community Discord, click the link in my bio to go there right now. Oh, and we've just got a new person just joining. Soph M, thank you very much for joining the server. Once again, guys, if you do want to join the Discord server, I recommend the first thing you do is go to the roles channel, and you can choose what sort of content you're interested in. If you only watch my farming sim content, for example, you can give yourself the farming sim role, and you'll get a ping every time I play Farming Simulator. If you're only interested in my trans-focused video essays and stuff like that, you can get a ping whenever I upload those, and so on and so forth. So it's a good place to keep up to date with what I'm doing on TikTok. Okay, we're back in the game. One thing I need to remember to do is to put the clock forward to 1986, because that's what year we are supposed to be on right now. There we go. And we're gonna scrap the stone picking. That's a lost cause. Instead, we are gonna do some... Well, I was gonna say fertilizing, but I think we also do need to do some weeding at the moment. Yeah, all three of our barley fields need weeding. Thanks for joining this Discord, by the way, Ailey22. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome aboard. Yeah, we'll do herbicide. We'll do herbicide today, and then we'll do fertilizer tomorrow. And obviously, we can do both of those with this sprayer. I think of all the equipment that we've bought so far, this sprayer is probably the best value for money because we've done quite a few contracts with it. There we go. And obviously we've used it for spraying fertilizer and herbicide, so it's definitely paid for itself at the very least. Yeah, definitely could do with turning up the steering sensitivity. How come you haven't played Minecraft recently? I'm taking a bit of a break from Minecraft at the minute, Leon. To be brutally honest, I was starting to get a little bit bored of it. I wanted to take a few weeks away from it so that I can come back to it fresh, and you know, I am looking forward to getting back into it now that I've had time away from it. I'm starting to miss it, so I'm looking forward to carrying on the series in October. But I'm definitely glad that I've taken a break from it because it was starting to get a little bit stale, a little bit repetitive, and I just wanted to have some time away from it, think of some new ideas and stuff like that. So it will be returning on, I think, the 7th of October is going to be the next Minecraft Monday, so another 2 weeks or so. Got something in my eye. I don't know what. Okay, here is the barley. Looking good. What the... Hold on, sorry. Okay, I think we're good. Can you send the link? The link for the Discord is in my bio. If you head to my bio right now, the link is right there, and it is clickable. You don't have to copy and paste it or anything like that. Just click on it, and it will take you directly to my Discord. The really annoying thing about this field is it's just a bit too wide to be able to do it in 2 goes. It's going to have to be 3. So yeah, we're going to spray herbicide today on all 3 of our fields. Then we'll skip ahead to June and we'll spray fertilizer on all 3 of our fields, and then we'll skip ahead to July and we'll do some contract work, and then in the next live stream we should be ready for harvest time again. can see the weed killers working as well. You can see the dead weeds as we pass over them. That's what we like to see. Thanks for following, Kooky87. Sorry about this. What map? The map is called Osada, O-S-A-D-A. It's a Polish map, it's on the mod hub, and it is crossplay. Maybe we can actually do this in only 2 rows. Or it's gonna leave, yeah, it's gonna leave a tiny strip down the middle. I mean, is it worth wasting our herbicide doing another row and going over what we've already done just to get like literally 1 or 2 weeds? I don't think it is. I don't think we're going to use that much yield. A Brazilian, yeah. We are giving the field a Brazilian. It's just going to have a very thin strip of weeds down the middle where we missed it with the sprayer. What's your name? My name is Saul, S-A-U-L. Imagine if you had a driving license IRL, says Raheem. Yeah, no, this is why I don't have a driving license IRL. I would cause havoc. Yeah, look. Just this tiny green line down the middle of the field. That's where we missed with the sprayer. So there's going to be a tiny little sliver of weeds down the middle. You can see there. We got dead weeds here, and just a couple of live ones in the middle. But I'm not going to worry about that. We're not going to lose massive amounts of yield to that. How much did your setup cost, says Donald HD? £1,315 and I think 83 pence. If you check my pinned videos, it's my 3rd pinned video. It's a complete cost breakdown of all of my components and how much they cost, including my PC itself, my wheel, my pedal panel, my monitors, keyboard and mouse, everything. The only thing that's not included in the price breakdown is the handbrake, because I've only just bought that. But everything else in my setup, you can find the exact cost of it all in that pinned video. Has your name always been Saul? It's very unique. Yes, it has. That is the name that my parents gave me when I was born. My dad is a big Guns N' Roses fan. And for anyone who's not familiar with Guns N' Roses, the lead guitarist, Slash, his real name is Saul Hudson. So my dad wanted to name me Saul after Slash. That's how I got my name, and I've always loved that name. It's a fairly uncommon name, especially in the UK. There aren't many people called Saul. There aren't many men called Saul. I imagine there are even fewer women with that name because it's a traditionally masculine name. So I do feel that it's a very unique name to have, and I'm very happy with it. Have I always had no friends? I have plenty of friends, Gaza. I have very, very good friends who I speak to almost every day, in fact. Most of my current friends are people that I met at university. I don't really keep in touch with the people that I knew from secondary school. But the friends that I made at university, I still speak to them almost every day. We keep in touch, we get together a couple of times a year, and we keep in touch online on a daily basis. So yeah, thank you for your concern, but I do have friends, and I do speak to them regularly. That was a bit wasteful. I should have really turned the sprayer off to do that turn, but never mind. Boring live, says Daniel. Other live streams are available, Daniel. Don't worry, nobody's forcing you to be here. Nobody's holding you at gunpoint and making you watch my live stream. You can keep scrolling if you so choose. How have you been, Saul? Not bad, Taylor. Okay, this is the tricky bit, because this field is wider, so it's going to be harder to see where I have and haven't been. How do you know? Maybe he is at a good point. Maybe one of my followers has gone rogue and broken into Daniel's house and held a gun to his head and made him watch my live stream. Who knows? Can we please have Minecraft backs? Yes, Minecraft Monday will be returning in October. As I mentioned before, I've taken a break from Minecraft Monday recently because I was getting quite bored of it. I felt that the series was starting to stagnate. So I've taken a few weeks off. It will be returning in October, sorry. So in about 2 or 3 weeks' time, Minecraft Monday will be coming back. Have no fear. I know a lot of people do enjoy Minecraft Monday and have been waiting for it to return, and it will be back very soon. Oh, we hit the skip there. See, this is one of those moments where I'm glad Farming Sim doesn't have realistic physics, because if it did, the arm on the sprayer would have instantly shattered when we hit that skip. They are very delicate sprayers. The arms on them are very flimsy. Not in game. In game, they're like rock solid, like everything else in game. Oh, we've missed a bit more in this field. Especially that last bit there. I think we just ran out of spray, just ran out of herbicide at the last second. I will come back to this field and do a tiny bit more just to go over the bits we missed. But I'm not, like I say, I'm not going to redo field 14. That one's good enough. C. Taylor says, Love Fiat was muck carting with one last week. Nice one. I do like Fiat tractors. And as I've said before, the Fiat 1300 DT, this one here, is one of my favourite tractors in any farming sim. I absolutely love it. It's such a workhorse. It's very, very cheap, but really high powered for the price. This has got 150 horsepower, and it's like half the price of other tractors with similar horsepower. Refill a herbicide, we'll finish that field and then go and do field 23, and then I think we should be about ready to skip ahead to June. There we go. thanks for following Panavia Torn Dog R3. Hope I'm saying that right. Thank you very much. Oh, Panavia Tornado. It's a jet, and me and my friend use it because it's our favourite jet. Oh, okay, cool. I did not know that. Like I say, I'm not very knowledgeable about planes. I do apologise. It's not one of my personal interests. But good to know. Okay, oh, hang on. We'll do this bit here as well. Any other bits that could do with a quick spray? Yeah, I know this is absolutely not the appropriate way to spray herbicide on a field, but that's good enough. Okay, one more field to spray, and then on to June. Oh, sorry, neighbour. I might actually go back to the main menu after today and turn the sensitivity up a little bit as well on the steering wheel, because it really does feel like I'm having to turn the wheel quite a lot. Yeah, I shouldn't really be having to turn it that far just to do a simple 90-degree turn. But I'll sort it out, don't worry. We'll take a look in a little while. Last but not least, field 23. Do I use mods? Yes, I do, Frankie on top. I've got about 400 mods active in my current game, all of which are from the mod hub. I only use mods from the mod hub, just because you know you can trust them. I have used third-party mod sites in the past for Farming Sim. But I prefer to stick to mod hub. Okay, here we go. Field 23. And I'm going to try and give this one perfect coverage. We missed quite a few bits on our other two fields, so we'll try and make sure we don't miss a single inch in this one. The problem is it's just so hard to see where you have been once the crops start growing, and obviously we're not leaving any tram lines. Oop. Thanks for the heart, Pyro Ashes. How you doing today? Thanks for following, Matthew. And Harry Swan as well, thank you for following. Football and Messi, thank you for following. Hey Bruno, welcome to the stream. Okay, yeah, we're not missing any this time. At least I'm not seeing any that we've missed. I suppose the only way to know for sure is to take a look at the mini-map when we're done. But this should be the last row. Go. That should now be completely free of weeds. Yes, not a single one. We actually did this field right compared to the other two, which have both still got weeds in them. But never mind that. Let's head back to the farm. And then I'm going to fast forward to June, and then I'm going to very quickly quit to the main menu and turn the sensitivity up on the steering wheel a little bit, because it's a little bit low right now. Having to make quite theatrical turns with the wheel. Shame this tractor doesn't have a beacon light as well, actually. I was just thinking. I wonder if you can customize it to have one. If so, I might take it to the shop and get one put on it. Okay, so we need to unload the rest of the fertilizer. Not enough space to unload. Whoops. How is there not enough space to unload there? There we go. Okay, I'm just going to push that with the tractor a little bit, rather than trying to handle it with the pallet fork. There we go. And then fertilizer. And I suppose we're going to have to go to the shop anyway to fill the trailer with, fill the sprayer with some more fertilizer. So while we're doing that, I'll see if we can customize this to have a beacon light on it. traffic. Yep. Let me just pull over for a second. And then straight away another car appears behind us. You can wait. Thanks for following, Tom McNeil. Much appreciated. Is that ready to harvest? What is that? Oh no, it's still growing. I thought that was a bit weird that it'd be ready in May. Thanks for following Rugby Boy 8. The world is doomed, says Big Smoke 187. Do tell why. Tell us more. So, fill up the sprayer. There we go. We should really get the pallet fork and take the actual container back to the farm. But I do need to be at the shop anyway because I'm going to check the customization options for this tractor. How are you, Saul? Not bad, Chester. How are you doing today? Let's customize. Nope, no beacon light on this one, unfortunately. This is it. Oh, there's a tractor. Right, okay. I'm going to ask for your opinion on this, everybody, because I'm not sure where I stand on it. The collectibles. This map does have collectibles. I believe you get 10,000 for each one you find. Now, it is an easy way to make money, but it also is... it's a little bit cheaty. So I want to know your thoughts on this. Do you think I should be collecting the collectibles, or do you think I should just be making money fair and square? Because... like I say, on the one hand it does feel slightly cheaty, but then on the other hand I do want to try and get some more modern equipment and stuff like that, especially because we've only got a few weeks left in this world before we move on to FS25. So again, do let me know if you think it's okay for me to take the collectibles and make some money from that. I'm not going to pick it up right now. I'll let you share your thoughts in the comments before I actually go ahead and do it. But like I say, I'm considering it, but I would like to know your thoughts. Pyroasher says it's worth it. I think it could be worth it, yeah. Okay, real quick, before we do anything else, I'm just going to go and turn up the sensitivity on my wheel real quick. The steering specifically, which is axis 5 there. We'll go up all the way to 200 and see what happens. Do I need to restart the game for that to take effect? I guess we'll find out. But yeah, while the game's loading, again, do tell me if you think I should collect the collectibles and make a bit of money from them. Say yes, you know, tell me if you think it's worth it. If you think I shouldn't be collecting the collectibles and I should just be making money fair and square through the game, through my farming itself, then let me know as well. And we'll see what the sort of mood is on that, whether I actually pick up any of the collectibles. Do a poll. I don't think there's really enough people here to do it through a poll. Pyro-Ashes, to be honest. If we had a few more viewers, I might do a poll, but the stream's quite quiet today. While the game is loading, by the way, I'm going to shout out my Patreon, my Discord again. As you can see above my head, if you click the link in my bio, it'll take you straight to the community Discord, which is you can join for free. If you are a Patreon member, you will get access to the members only section, but you can join the server for free. It's just sort of a community hangout. You can get updates on what I'm doing, my videos and live streams and stuff like that, and you can talk to me, which is nice, I guess. So yeah, if you want to join the Discord server right now, there is a link in my bio that'll take you straight there. Take your time. I'm not going to go looking for the collectibles, by the way. If you do decide that we should collect the collectibles, I'm not going to go and look for every single one around the map or anything like that. I'll just pick them up if I find them, like the one outside the shop. Seems to be stuck on 69%. Nice. It doesn't normally get stuck on 69. Hopefully the game's not... Oh, never mind. There we go. Okay. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take the collectible. I think it's worth it. Like I say, I'm not going to go and look for all of them, but if I do find any on my travels, I'll pick them up. If I can find the correct button to do so. What am I pressing here to pick this up? I'll just use my mouse. Why? How do I pick this up? This is an actual collectible, right? It's not just decoration. There we go. It was R. Okay, that got us 4,720. Not bad. Like I say, it's not like a massive boost in money anyway, so I think it's worth picking them up when we find them. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I think the steering sensitivity has gone up there. Which is good, that's what I was aiming for. Do I have a wiper button? I don't. Okay. I mean, it's not like water actually builds up on the windscreen in this game anyway, though I have heard that it will do in FS25, which is good. Afternoon, Sol. Afternoon, Charlie. How you doing? What are you farming? At the minute, we're growing barley and soybeans. I'm holding up the traffic again. I'd like to take a look actually at the price of the flour mill, because I would quite like to do some production chains, make some flour. I've no doubt that we can't afford it right now, but it's you know, maybe we could make that a goal to work towards. Again, our time on this world is very limited. We only have a couple of months before FS25 comes out, which is when I'll be ending the FS22 series. So if I do want to try and do as much stuff as I can in the limited time that we've got left. And I think a flour mill would be well worth it. Oh yeah, the sensitivity definitely has increased there. Good. Oh, that's better. That is a lot better. I'm not having to turn the wheel 360, 450 degrees just to turn left. Much better. Okay, let's get some sleep. 6 o'clock, as usual. Excuse me. Then we'll turn the time scale down. No, won't let us. We'll turn the time scale down to 10. Put the year forward to 87 and save the game. There we go, 2 new vehicles available. Let's have a quick look, actually. We haven't looked in the store for a while, so I don't know what sort of new stuff we've got right now. Lots of Zetor and Ursus equipment starting to appear. Oh! We've got the 1455 XL. This was one of the starting tractors way back in FS17, and it is absolutely fantastic. Obviously, way out of our price range right now, but not bad at all. We got the Fiat Agri 18090. Also not a bad tractor. This, ooh, I do like the case, the International 86 series. That might be worth having a look at. Again, we need more money. We definitely need more money before we really think about buying anything else. Let's have a quick look in the used vehicle sale. That's a good price for a Max Superliner. Still out of our price range though. We're going to save our money. We're not going to buy anything just yet. What map? The map to buy us is Osada, OSADA. It's a Polish map on the mod hub. And it is crossplay. Oh yeah, that is so much smoother on the steering. What money unit is that? Says Contractor Lad. This is Polish zloty, so we are on a Polish map. So I've got the currency set to Polish. I've got a mod called Extra Currencies because I believe in the base game you can only do pounds, dollars and euros, but the Extra Currencies mod adds loads of other ones. And like I say, because I'm on the Polish map, I thought I'd set it to Polish zloty. Before I spray anything, actually, we could do with checking the growth stages of the fields right now. Okay, they're okay. Why are you on FS22 and not updated one? This is the current iteration of Farming Sim. This is the most recent Farming Sim that's available on PC and console. Oh, this is looking good. I think... Ooh, crop destruction, though. Okay, hold on. Before we do any damage, let's go to the shop and get some row crop tyres put on this. I'm not making that mistake again. We made that mistake last year. We ended up damaging quite a lot of crops because we didn't have the right tyres. I'm on the wrong side of the road, Jesus. Whoops-a-daisy. Forgot what country I was in for a second there. But yeah, we'll just quickly go to the shop and get the narrow tyres put on so that we can actually spray our crops without destroying them. Do I also farm IRL? I'm not a farmer IRL, no. I grew up on and around farms. My granddad used to work on a farm. He used to take me to work with him every Saturday. For pretty much my entire childhood, I used to go to work with him every weekend. So I have some very fond farming-related memories, but I've never actually done it myself. And he was a tractor driver, so it was mostly field work. We did a lot of spreading lime, I remember. I think that was probably the most common job that we did. We spread lime a lot. And we also spread slag as well, which, if you're not familiar, I mean coal slag. It's like waste dust left over from coal mining, which is rich in, I think, carbon. And some farms use that as like a fertilizer of some kind, in a similar way to how lime is used. And obviously, because I grew up in the north, where there is a lot of coal mines, there's a lot of farmers around here, or there were a lot of farmers around here who used coal slag to spread on the fields. Less so now, because there are no coal mines operating anymore. Okay, we got narrow tyres. This is one of the few tractors that I think actually looks good with narrow tyres as well. I don't normally like how narrow tyres look on tractors, but I think they really suit. Oh, we've accidentally knocked over our sprayer there. Looks like we're gonna have to reset it. But yeah, I think they really suit this tractor. Not the tractor, sorry, the sprayer. Oh, and that empties it as well, doesn't it? Oh dear. Well, doesn't matter. We've got the narrow tyres now, so we can go and spray fertiliser on our fields without damaging the crop. And it's a beautiful day for it as well. Okay, since we're near it, we'll do field 1 first this time. It's raining here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's quite nice here, actually. IRL. It's, well, it's not, I wouldn't say it's the best weather, but it's not raining, at least. What's been your all-time favourite farm sim game? Probably this one, to be honest. I've said before, like I say, I think farming sim gets better with each game. I know a lot of people say that it's only very gradual changes and, you know, there aren't enough new features to justify the price tag and etc, etc. But I do genuinely believe that farming sim gets better with every instalment. So I would say that this one is probably my favourite, and once 25 comes out, that will probably be my favourite. And here we go. Now this is going to be exceptionally hard to see where we've been because the crop is quite tall now. Where are you, IRL? I am in Doncaster. I live in Doncaster, in South Yorkshire, which is in the north of England, if any of you are viewing from outside the UK. Oh, Lucas has just joined the Discord server. Thank you very much, Lucas. Welcome aboard. And if anybody watching wants to join the Discord server as well, there's a link in my bio where you can go right now. Will I ever do multiplayer? Yes, I am planning on doing multiplayer. It's Jack in FS25. Once FS25 comes out, I'm probably going to play it solo for a few weeks just to get the feel for it. But I will be setting up a multiplayer game on the Asian map. What I'm probably going to do, because there's going to be 3 maps at launch, is I'm going to do my own personal playthrough on Zielonka, which is the Polish map. Then I'll do my single-player streaming save on Riverbend Springs, the American map. And the multiplayer map will be the Asian one, which hasn't been named yet. But we'll definitely be doing the Asian map as the multiplayer one, because I'm really, really looking forward to getting to grips with the Asian map. We never had an Asian map in the base game before, so it's going to be very exciting. Thanks for joining, Pyro Ashes, as well. Pyro Ashes just joined the Discord server. Thank you very much. Top 3 mods. I don't know, it's Jack, to be honest with you. If we're talking in terms of vehicles and equipment mods, I'm a big fan of the... oh, what's it called? The Rosselmash, Neva. I forgot what it was called for a second then. So the Rosselmash Neva has only very recently been added to the mod hub. But if you've played any of the previous farming sims, it's been in farming sims since the premium edition of FS15. And since then it's been available in all the other farming sims, either base game or through mods. I absolutely love that combine, and the version that's just been added to the mod hub a couple of weeks ago is by far the best version of that combine that's ever been added to the game. There's so many customization options, it's such a cool combine. So I would definitely put that in the top 3, the Rosselmash SK5, also known as the Neva. I quite like the Massey 35 that we've been playing with in this playthrough that I've still got at the minute. That's an absolutely fantastic little tractor. I think the mod that it comes with is called the Massey Small Classics mod, which also adds the 135, which is another fantastic tractor from Massey, so I maybe put that in my top 3 as well. And the third mod for the top 3. I don't know. I've never really thought about it, to be honest. I've never really sat down and said, you know, what are my favourite mods for this game. So, like I say, definitely the Rosselmash Neva and the Massey Small Classics. But I don't know if I could come up with a third off the top of my head. Sorry. Congrats on 5,000 followers. Thank you very much, PT with Cal. And once again, guys, if you do want to see my 5,000 follower video. Oh, I thought I saw a collectible there. If you want to see my 5,000 follower video with audio, because TikTok removed the audio from it, check the video, and in the pinned comments there is a link to the YouTube version with audio. Once again, please do check it out, because I really put a lot of time and effort into that video. I'm very, very happy with it. It's probably the video that I've put the most effort into, putting together a montage of all my favourite moments from the past few months, and TikTok removed the audio from it. So if you want to actually see it, check the video, and there's a link to the YouTube version which does have audio. And once again, obviously, thank you everyone who has gotten me to 5k. I genuinely am so happy that we finally made it. What map is that? The map is called Osada, O-S-A-D-A. It's a Polish map, it's on the mod hub, and it is crossplay. Have I read the Harry Potter books? I have read the Harry Potter books, yes. I read them as a kid, and I've seen all the films as well. I don't currently own any of the books, I got rid of them. Do I accept gifts to fund the farm? If you want to send me a gift, feel free. I don't like to ask for gifts, but they are greatly appreciated if you want to send them. Like I've said before, the best way to support me, if you wanna make like a one-off donation, the best way to do that is by sending a gift on TikTok Live. If you want to do something a little bit more permanent, check out my Patreon. It's currently £5 a month, but I am going to be reducing the price to £1 a month, because I feel like I've set the price tag too high for the benefits that I offer. So again, if you do want to follow me, or if you do want to become a Patreon member, I would recommend waiting a couple of days until I've been able to put the price down. But if you do follow me on Patreon, like I say, it costs £1 a month. You'll get your name on this board here, and you'll get access to the members only section of the Discord server. Okay, let's check the fertilisation state. Oh, of course, it won't actually show us because we don't have precision farm. Well, we do have precision farming, but we don't have access to the soil analysis and stuff like that at the moment. We just have to hope for the best, hope that we've got decent coverage. Our yield from last year was not bad. The worst parts were like the bottom end of field 23 and most of field 1, but hopefully we can fix those this year. But yeah, we won't actually know how effective the fertiliser spreading has been until harvest time, because we don't currently have access to the precision farming stuff like the soil analysis machine and stuff like that. Okay, mustn't forget to spray this one, our new field, field 19, with the soybeans. I probably should have gone back to the shop and refilled the sprayer before doing this field, but too late now. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to stop short rather than, you know, just ploughing into next door's field again, and I'll try and make sure to do that in future. little bit more realistic than just going straight off the end of the field. Oh, Eladriel114, thank you very much for joining the Discord server. Welcome aboard. Once again, guys, if you do want to join the Discord server, there is a link in my bio. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 new people joining so far today, so thank you everyone who has joined. Can you turn your side panel the right way? This is the right way. In most tractors, the side panel is at the side. It's not like on the main console facing towards you. I specifically bought a corner desk so that I could have the side panel facing the correct way, which this is. Okay, I'm going to go and refill before we finish the job. Ooh. Sorry, I was distracted. Have I tried multiplayer? I've played multiplayer very briefly, Pyro Ashes. Like I say, I will be doing a multiplayer server on FS25. So if you do want to play Farming Sim with me, you've only got a couple more months to wait. I am going to be doing a multiplayer server, and it's going to be on the Asian map, which should be a lot of fun, a lot of rice farming, water buffalo, that kind of stuff. It is on a real tractor, but I tried mine like that, and I bought a similar desk, and it is easier right like normally. I gotta disagree with you, Farming Edits. If it's more comfortable for you, then fair enough, but I think this is very comfortable. I think this is honestly perfect. The way that I've got it right now, it just feels very natural for me to reach over and touch the buttons like this and control the stick. Like I say, I did when I first got it, I did have the panel facing forwards, but it just didn't feel right. Like I say, to me personally, this feels a lot more natural. Okay, now hopefully that should be enough to finish the other two fields. Thanks for joining the server, Ice, the Discord server that is. Thank you very much for joining. holding up traffic again. Only one car. Have I ever played ATS? I actually haven't. I've never played American Truck Simulator. I don't even own it. I'm not interested in American trucking, to be honest with you. I think Euro Truck's enough for me. I absolutely love Euro Truck, and I've spent so much time in Euro Truck over the years. But I'm not generally a big fan of American trucks or American roads, so I'm very happy to stick with Euro Truck Simulator. Oh, it looks like we got our first troll in the Discord server as well. I've been pinged like 30 times by Ice. Thanks very much for joining the server, Ice. You can keep pinging it. Ping me as many times as you like. I'm not going to actually be doing anything in the server until after the stream, because I don't want to interrupt the game to go and deal with Discord spam. Thanks for joining, Ovexo, by the way. A little bit to the right. Thanks for joining, Mobs S. Okay, I think that should be okay. Okay, it looks like the trolls have got to the Discord server, everyone. We've now got mobs all me. Oh, right, that's an instant block right there. Sorry about this, everybody. I mean, I knew this would happen, you know. I knew that as soon as I opened my Discord server up publicly, we'd get people join in just to spam and troll and whatever else. Okay. Okay, back to the game. Apologies. Excuse me again, everybody. Okay, I'm going to pause the stream very briefly, but I will be back in a couple of moments. Okay, I think we're back. Hello everyone, thank you for your patience. Thanks for joining the server, Johnny Boy. Okay, I think that's this field done. Which just leaves field 23. Whoa. Whoops. Yeah, we lost a tiny bit of crop there. But that's pretty negligible, really. forgot to do the thing that I said I was going to do when I got to the end of the field, which was to stop a little bit early so that I could properly turn like this. Oh, what's happened here? Why is that? I don't like that. That's nothing to do with me. I still forgot to do it. Okay, that is the spraying done. We'll go ahead and skip to July. And then I think we'll probably do some contract work for the rest of the stream. Help us get our money up a little bit so that when harvest time comes around we can lease the equipment that we need to get all the crops in. Okay. Let's skip on ahead. Oh, not again. Just once is enough. Okay, now we'll put the year forward to 88. And I'll do a quick save as well. "27 new vehicles available." Okay, big year for vehicles. Let's see what we got. We're starting to see some of the Antonio Carrero tractors coming in. The small ones, the vineyard ones. The Viora there. Ooh! That's a nice tractor. And we also can't afford it. Still nothing in the large tractors category. Okay. Let's see then what we can actually do today. Like I say, for the rest of the stream, we're pretty much just going to do contract work. Try and get ourselves some money together for harvest time. Let me just make sure that the harvest isn't actually ready. Okay, no, it's going to be another day before we actually have to get it all in. Fertilising, field 39. Let's do that. Where is field 39? Oop. Right down the other end of the map, of course. Saw a man appear out of thin air there. I don't know if you saw that. That man in front of me with the white shirt on literally just appeared out of nowhere. Got my eye on you. Okay, 39. I think we've done 39 before. It's the L-shaped one. Just here. Yeah, this is the one. And we are off. This one is going to be a lot easier to keep in straight lines as well because it's a cornfield, so we just follow the corn. We can even stay in cab view for this one. Refill in a minute though. Okay, how do I get... Ooh. How do I get to the shop from here? Oh, it's right there. I know we don't have any right of way here, but I'm doing it anyway. It's quicker than going a long way around. Oh. Dead zone fixed? Yes, I think the dead zone issue has been solved. Last week, obviously, we had some problems with the wheel, but I've managed to sort them out, so everything's back to normal now. No, hold on. Should be a bit further over this way for a start. If I do it there, yeah. Contract finished. Good. Let's get our money. And there's one more fertilising contract to do, so we'll take that one as well. That's in field 44. No, it isn't. It's in field 60. Have we took the right contract there? Yes, we have. It's field 63. How do we get there? Okay, let's go right. And then if we follow this road all the way round and turn left after field 61, that should get us where we need to be. always find these lives so relaxing. Thank you, Sophie. That's what I aim to do. I've always said I like my streams to be relaxing. And I know not everyone likes relaxing streams. If you want to see intense, action-packed gameplay, then there are streamers out there who do that. But I like that my streams have a sort of relaxed, laid-back atmosphere. I just like to play slow games, chill out, you know. So I'm glad you enjoy it too. Okay, so we turn left here, and then head down to field 63. There we go, there's the turning. We're near the edge of the map here, so if you look into the distance you can see some background textures, some skybox textures. Those fields on the right are technically outside the map. Oh, it looks like another barley field, like ours. Oh, I only just noticed we've only got 61 litres left as well. Oh, we're going to run out before we finish this field, I know it. What I might do though is, we haven't brought the Massey out for a while. I might grab the Massey and use the pallet handler to bring what's left in the pallet over here. Bring the IBC down to this field, rather than us going all the way back to the shop for it. What is Patreon, says Coldcuts. So Patreon is basically a place for content creators to monetize their content. You pay a certain amount of money every month to become a member, and then you get like certain benefits in return. My Patreon, as I was saying earlier, I'm going to be scaling down my Patreon massively, because previously I've offered a £5 a month deal, and the idea was that I would give you like behind the scenes content and stuff like that. The problem is I don't really have any behind the scenes content to give, so £5 a month is just way too much for what you actually get, which is why I'm putting the price down. It's in future it's only going to cost £1 a month, and the benefits that you get from that £1 a month are basically your name on this board and access to the VIP section on the community Discord. It's just a good way of giving me a little bit of monetary support in exchange for a small thank you. And in the future I would like to offer more behind the scenes stuff, but like I say, at the moment there isn't really anything I can give. I forgot how fast this thing was. This is 20 miles an hour. Compared to the Fiat, this is absolutely racing along. I don't know why the wheels are covered in lime. We haven't spread any lime with it. Strange. wonder actually if we can get to field 63 the back way. It looks like there's a path up on the very far left of the map from field 77. We might try and go up that way to make the journey a bit shorter. Being honest, I just wanted an excuse to get the massing out again because I love this thing. Indicate, says Sonny. This tractor doesn't have indicators, does it? Hold on. I can hear the indicator going, but it doesn't actually have any indicator lights on it. Weird. Whoops. Okay, how much is actually in this, by the way? Because if we're going to be taking it... 352, that's perfect. Is there any way to... No. That'll do, it's not going to fall off. It's not going anywhere. We hope. So yeah, what I'm going to try this time is I'm going to go left instead, and we'll see if there's a path up by field 77. Because it looks like there is. Great outfit choice, thanks Samik. I was saying earlier, this is one of my favourite outfits, I really love the colours. Thank you very much. Oh, a fjord. Ford, sorry, not fjord. Oh, we're in the woods. Oh, I like this. This is more of a scenic route. Very nice, I'll come this way again. And I think it's this field just here, yes it is. Look at the size difference between these as well. I've never had them both side by side. It's cute. missed loads, so I didn't even realise we didn't finish the headland, did we? Whoops. I guess we'll do the headland last this time instead. Hey Raheem, how you doing? Oh, I just heard an eagle. At least I think it was an eagle. That's a crow. I know that one. Leave that bit and we'll finish off the headland, and that should be the whole field done then. That should, well, it should be enough to satisfy the contract, is what I mean. It wasn't. Of course it wasn't. So we are going to have to go and get that bit that we missed. .97% complete, apparently. How is that not done? Oh my god. I didn't realise the guy wanted absolute perfection. There's no way. There's no way that the contract is not done. Oh, it is done. It is done, it just didn't pop up. Okay, wonderful. Okay, and there's one more field available for fertilising. We got 40 minutes left on the stream. Let's do it. That's field 40, so back down the road again. And I'm going to turn the timescale down, and this will be our last job for the day. Just refill real quick. And we'll go this way again. Thanks for the heart, MW Fan Club 2001. This is definitely going to be the last job of the day. By the time we've done it, we'll probably be nearing 6 o'clock. I've been in and out of your lives, sorry, but I have to go. See you soon. See you later, Raheem. Hope you enjoyed today. Thanks for joining. Okay, I can use the indicators in this tractor, and I will try to remember to. See, the thing is, in Euro Truck, I've got the indicators mapped to the stick, so it's very easy to remember to change them. But in Farming Sim it's done with these buttons here, so I always forget to use my indicators. I'll try to do better, sorry. I know this is only 5 miles an hour slower than the Massey, but it feels just so sluggish. And again, it's a shame because it's such a great tractor. This is like the only thing that lets it down, is the top speed being only 15. Everything else is great. It's cheap, it's powerful. It's just also slow. This is field 40. What do we got in here? Oh, soybeans. Okay, this looks like a big one. Okay, I'm not going to bother with headlands on this one, we're just going to do it in rows because there's a path at both ends. Well, there's a path at this end and there's a actual road at the other end. So I'm going to leave the headlands this time. I am also going to try and get the best coverage possible because that last field, the owner was very, very particular. I genuinely had to do every square inch of the field for it to be counted, which is unusual. Normally they give you quite a bit of leeway, but on that job for some reason, none at all. We aren't going to finish this one in one go either, which means we are going to need to buy another pallet of liquid fertilizer. Reese Voiture says SLT. Not sure what that means. Thank you, I guess. Okay, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to bring the Massey over now. Ooh, don't go into the field. And on the way past the shop, I'm going to pick up some more fertilizer. Why am I not moving? Okay, that was odd. Yeah, while I'm on the way past the shop, we'll pick up some more liquid fertilizer. And then there should be a back way into this field as well, which I'm going to try and find. FS25 is the improved water physics. The water will actually splash when you drive into it. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than we got in FS22, which is literally nothing. Pallets. Take a second because there's so many to load. There we go. Liquid fertilizer, 15k, but it's worth it because we can, whatever we don't use on the contract, we can also use on our own fields. Well, it's not on very straight, but it'll do. Okay, how are we going to get to field 40 round the back then? Because, like I say, there is a path here. But it looks like it ends at field 44. So we are going to have to go around the south side, or the north side, rather. I wish there was a way to lift those little feet at the bottom of the lifter, but there isn't. Switching between the Fiat and this is just so whiplash because it's so much faster, so much more agile. I'm still going to go around the other side of the field rather than putting across it because I am curious as to how it looks in this direction. We've not really been up to this part of the map before. Is that a... I'm not sure what's going on in there. Oh, steep hill. Let's go down. This field. And this should bring us to the Fiat. Oh, is that a windmill? Well, a wind turbine. I never even realised there was a wind turbine on this map. Cool. So that's what this road was leading to. It doesn't just end in a dead end. Okay, so we've got about another half an hour left on the stream. Should be enough time to get this done and then get everything back to the farm, and then we might finish a little bit early. There's not really anything else to do today. And it's been a pretty slow stream today compared to the usual, so I don't mind ending it a little bit early. I'm sure we've all got places to be. Sure, that's going to come back to bite us. Might be the last run. Or not. No, we're going to have to do that last little bit, aren't we? Yep. Oh, never mind. The contract is done. Okay. So that's another 6,000 under our belts, I believe. How much have we actually made today then? Because I swear it looks like we've lost money. July. Okay, we have earned money today. We've earned 2,000. That's our net profit for today. Could be worse. Could be a lot better, but it could be worse. And I think that's probably a good time to start wrapping things up. So we're going to take the tractor back to the farm. And then we're going to call it a day. And I suppose since the stream's nearly over, I'll take one last opportunity to invite you all to join the Discord. Once again, if you click the link in my bio, it will take you straight there. It's our new community Discord. It's only been set up a couple of days, so you will be among the first people to join if you do join today. There's about 12 people there at the moment, but if you click the link, you can join it right now. there's one. And here's the other. Oh, there's a collectible as well. I'm going to grab that while we're here. Why are you not letting me collect it? It was doing this earlier as well. There we go. For some reason you've got to click it at a very specific angle for it to actually work. And I suppose when we get back to the farm, I can have a quick look around the farm and see if there's any hiding. Like I say, I'm not going to try and find them all, but if I see any while I'm out and about, I will pick them up. I mean, it only gives us 4,000, so it's not exactly... We're not exactly going to get rich off it. It's just a nice little income boost every now and then. And it will help towards eventually getting some better equipment. Well, I say better, I mean more modern equipment. We can argue about whether it's better or not till the cows come home. But more modern equipment, definitely. Fertilizer here. Will it actually let me leave it this time? There we go. That's probably the first time I've successfully unloaded a pallet from this fork. I'll put the actual fork next to the pallets anyway. So that when we do need the pallets again, we can easily handle them. And we'll park up the Massey in the shed, and that's going to be it for today's stream. Oh, I hit the shed door there. And the shed wall. There we go. Okay. So So the last thing that I want to do before I end the stream is I am going to take just a quick look around the actual farm itself and see if there's any collectibles hiding. Again, I'm not going to do this for the whole map, but this is our property. I think I'm entitled to have a quick look around and see if there's anything worth collecting like this. There probably won't be another one so close, will there? But there might be one over in another corner. Or maybe near the actual farmhouse. I'll have a look over there. One in the garden, maybe? Oh, nope, I thought that was one. No, it would appear not. So I think we've got all the collectibles in the area of the farm itself. What's the map name, please? The map's called Osada, Harvey. That's O-S-A-D-A. It's a Polish map. It's on the mod hub, and it is crossplay. Okay, before I sleep, timescale down to half, year to 1987, so the next time we play, we will be in 1989, I believe. Yes, it is 1989, so the next stream is going to be 1989, 1990, and 1991. But I am going to call the stream there. We are a little bit early, but there's not really much else to be done today, so I am going to leave it there. We're about 15 minutes ahead of schedule, so I think that's. I think we've streamed for long enough today. I don't mind ending it just a little bit early. So thanks everyone for joining today. It's been a good stream. It's been a very relaxed stream, very quiet stream. A lot less comments and a lot less views than usual. But that's okay. I like a quiet one once in a while. You know, just a nice, chilled out, laid back one, which is what we've had today. So thank you all so very much for joining. Just to repeat what I said at the beginning of the stream, if you would like to see the 5,000 followers video that got the sound removed from TikTok, check the comments on that video, and there's a link to the YouTube version which does have the sound. If you want to follow me on Patreon, thank you to my current supporters: Billy Smith, Alfie Curd, Ryan and Jacob Adventures, Kate, and Liam STFC. If you want to get your name on this board, you can follow my Patreon. Please don't do it today. Or at least don't do it for the next half an hour, because I am going to be putting the price down. Like I say, the current price is £5, but I'm going to be putting the price down to £1 later on today. So if you want to join the Patreon for only £1 a month, wait about an hour or so and then go and join it. And last but not least, the Discord. If you would like to be part of the community Discord, there is a link for that in my bio as well. There's also links to my YouTube and Instagram if you're interested in those. That's going to be everything for today's stream. Thank you to everyone who has followed today. Thanks to everyone who's sent gifts today. And thank you to everyone who has joined the Discord server today. I'm going to leave it there. The next stream is going to be on Tuesday, so I'm going to take Saturday, Sunday and Monday to myself. No videos planned, no streams planned. I'm just going to have a nice quiet few days, and then we'll be back again on Tuesday for Euro Truck Simulator and Friday for Farming Simulator. I might, don't hold me to it, but I might play OMSI, the bus simulator, next Thursday. Might. And there will probably be a video on Wednesday as well. So that's everything for today. Thank you all once again for joining me for today's stream, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.